In this video, we're going to bridge the gap between a domain and your hosting. So you can see we're here in the back end of Flywheel. This is what their dashboard looks like, and we're inside of this website's dashboard. So we'll take it back one step into the general dashboard. So if you've got more than one site, they'll be listed here down the middle, and any recently viewed sites will be up here in the middle. This one right here is actually the one that we want to connect. So we're going to open up this site record. And this is what we're looking at here. The regular randomly generated URL is going to be here. You can add different domains. This right here is the A record. This is what we want to copy. And if you have any questions or aren't sure, you can hit DNS help. Flywheel's got great documentation and they make things super, super easy. So if you're using any of these other domain registrars, you can actually get some information here. But this one, again, we're talking specifically about Ionos. This is what you want to do, right? You can do the CNAME, you can do the A record. That's how we'll set things up very easily. We're going to keep this thing very, very simple. So we're going to copy that A record and we're going to jump into Ionos. So ionos.com, you would select products, click on domains, and that's going to list any domains you bought here. And you see we've got keeganlanier.com that has not been used. And we want to go down to actions. We want to go to DNS. And the first thing you want to do is change these A records. We're going to add an A record and we're going to say @ and we're going to point it over to the A record that we got from Flywheel. So it's saying it's going to disable this right here, all of these options, because we're setting up a new A record, which is completely fine. We're going to hit the save button. And now when we come here, these other ones are disabled. We've got the two A records that were created from here, the www and the regular @ which would be HTTP or HTTPS. We've got those pointed over to Flywheel. So this is keeganlanier.com pointing to this. And then we'll just come over into Flywheel. We would add a domain and we would type in keeganlanier.com and hit add domain. Now, because this was just changed on your domain registrar, this may not match up right away. So what we're going to do, we're going to search for what's my DNS.net. We're going to type in keeganlanier.com and search for the A record. So you can see it's already got 142.93.68 on most of these. What's happening right now is called propagation. It means that the settings that we just put on our domain are being pushed throughout the whole world. So all these different server grids are being updated. So a lot of the country has already been updated, and that's cool, but it doesn't mean our site's going to show up well. And a lot of times you have to get through caches before your site will show up. We'll try and go to it on the front end and see what happens. So you can see we've got this polished machine.flywheel sites, which was this other domain. We want to make this one primary. So let's make keeganlanier.com primary. And that's perfect. So now when we go back, type in keeganlanier.com, it's going to keep this because it should be in the cache. So let's open up incognito mode, type in keeganlanier.com again and try and see what happens. See, it's still going to show up as the randomly generated URL, but the site is going to the right location, which is awesome because this is what we were hosting with Flywheel. So as you continue, these things will propagate. They'll go through each one. Once they're all green, you know that your site is completely good. Everything is happening the way it's supposed to. And that really gets you through connecting the points. It's that simple with Flywheel and with your domain. You just want to make sure that that A record is set up correctly and there's nothing that's conflicting. Anybody can do this. At its core, connecting a domain to a host is really that simple. You just point it to the right IP address or A record and you're good to go. I really hope that this was unbelievably beneficial to you. If you love this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, smash that like button, turn on the bell for notifications for more videos that are just like this with tips and tricks around WordPress and Divi, hosting, and just web development related. And if you really, really love what we got going on here, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're gonna get a whole lot more videos and tutorials to come throughout the year, so you don't wanna miss any. Thanks a lot and have an awesome day, and we'll see you in the next video.